In this video, we will be looking at the business module of RightCapital. The business module allows you to go in depth with the client's often most valuable assets. We can get detailed stats on the status and future of the business, along with creating proposed scenarios such as adjusted sale dates, revenue adjustments, and more. To get started, you will need to set up a business in the Profile Net Worth tab. If you do not have a business asset available, the module will not display anything. Once this is set up, you can head to the three dots here, also known as the More menu, and select Business. This will bring us to the Business module and first the Summary tab. The Summary tab will provide us with two sections, Business Value and First Year Cash Flows. Business Value will display the total value of the business while also displaying what portion of that value is equity versus liabilities. First Year Cash Flows will display the total revenue, expenses, pre-tax profit, and distributed earnings of the business. In the top right section here, you can choose to view these graphs for all businesses or for a specific business instead. Moving to the balance sheet, you can get a comprehensive list of all assets and liabilities for a client's businesses. This will include assets such as investment accounts or real estate. Similar to the previous page, you can switch between what businesses you're looking at in the top right corner here. Moving to the next section, these will be the business tabs. Each separate business will have a tab available here. This tab will show a number of different graphs which can be adjusted here. These include the business revenue, business expenses, business distributions, total assets over time, and the capital gains at the sale of the business. Notice how these graphs display the present and proposed business plans. These proposed business plans can be set up at the bottom of the page within the action items. The action items here allow you to create a proposed scenario for the business selected. This is broken into three sections: sales strategy, revenue and expense strategy, and distribution strategy. Sales strategies allow you to adjust the year of sale, sale option, and core business value. Revenue and expense strategy will control the business revenue and expense growth. You can also switch this to a detailed schedule, which will allow you to specify the amounts by the year. Lastly, distribution strategies will allow you to control the distribution type, amount, and growth within a client plan. You can also switch between a simple growth and detailed schedule. As a note, all of these sections should be reflective of the core business and not any assets owned by the business, such as a property. By selecting Edit at the bottom of the action items, you can adjust which options are available in the action items and even save strategies for use in the business module or in the retirement analysis sections. Once a strategy is saved, such as this Sell Early option, you can switch between the available sales strategies within this portion of the action items. This will then be the option reflected in the graphs above. This brings us to the Strategies tab of the Business module. Here, you can view the impact of the business's plans on the rest of the client's financial plan, specifically with overall invested assets and taxes. You can switch between the two graphs by selecting the Scenario Analysis option here. Additionally, you can choose which proposed strategy is being displayed by opening the action items and changing the strategies available for each business. Lastly, this brings us to the Details tab, which gives us a cash flow-like view of the business value and revenue. You can switch between the two sections here and can dive in deeper to certain columns by clicking the underlined sections here. Additionally, any assets owned by a business will also appear in the Details tab. As an example, we can see the revenue from an investment property here by clicking on this option. And that will do it for the business module. As an additional note, you can head to the retirement analysis section to apply the strategies built to an overall proposed plan. This way, the business strategies can be utilized in a full alternative planning scenario. Lastly, we can print a report on the business module by heading to the gear icon on the very top right and pressing Report. You can select details in the business module report by clicking on the underlined section here. In addition to including specific pages from the module, you can also click this option to select which businesses should be reflected in the report and whether you would like a combined summary and details page for all businesses. And that's it. If you have any additional questions, you can refer to our Help Center, which will have additional info on all the sections we viewed today, and any additional questions can be directed to our support team.